folks. Scott Perkins from the Bearded Butchers here. You're familiar with seeing the background that you see behind me. It's in a lot of our intros and our outros on our videos. But we want to introduce you to something new today. We picked up something that's extraordinary, and we wanted a Bearded Butcher world headquarters. We found right across the street from us that this place was available for sale. Now this is the Creston Livestock Auction Barn, built in 1953. This livestock auction barn has been across the street from us for our entire existence, and we now own it. This was a staple of the community. The original auctioneer was a guy by the name of Harry Hawk. He was a bit of a kind of do-it-all in this town. I think he was a mayor and all that stuff as well. And he owned this for many years. This place is absolutely massive. There's roughly 25,000 square feet under roof here. As a kid, I used to come over here. I was 10, 11 years old, and I would go down in the restaurant, grab a sandwich, and then I would come up here. It was one of my favorite things to do was watch these auctions. So you've got this arena here, and what's really remarkable about it is, you know, we own White Feather Meats across the street, and we never knew we were going to own this place. And we intend to turn this into our Bearded Butcher world headquarters for fulfillment and distribution. We're not real certain what is going to happen with the overall structure. You know, we don't know. We're actually going to get some architectural advice. We used to source animals from this auction back in the day. So I remember as a little kid, my dad would send me over with a tag of what, like how many pigs, bulls, whatever to buy. So we have big plans. Obviously, we have a need for the distribution warehouse piece. But here we stand, feeling really blessed, excited about what the future is going to hold. Papers are signed, the ink is dry, it's officially ours, and we're looking forward to many years of bringing you guys the spices and the sauces and the seasonings that you're going to need. And we're just really excited to bring you this next piece, the Bearded Butcher World Headquarters. All right, update time. Scott Perkins, Bearded Butchers. Today we're going to be updating you on not this place, but across the street. What we've done is we've taken down the what would have been the timber portion or the old portion of the barn. That was reclaimed. So we actually had a local guy that approached us, and he reclaimed all that wood in there. It's going to be used for furniture and other things. Now this building on the end here was a newer addition. It's a pole building. It's going to be basically refurbished. It's going to get new siding, new roof. If you're wondering what's going on there, we had to take some panels off so that we didn't lose our roof, because the back of this roof is actually exposed to the west. This is going to get completely redone. So we're gonna have our first floor. When you walk in here, is going to be clear span. This is where we're going to do all of our fulfillment, and on the second floor we're going to have our administrative offices. This would have been where all those livestock pens and everything were. And then the great thing is we have this beautiful view to the back here. We're going to be able to film some content. So God willing, we had to take it down to this point to build it back better. But I think what's important about something like this, we intend to take a building that had nearly 70 years of a need for a building like this, and we're going to, God willing, turn it into another 70 plus years. As we continue to grow, you're going to find out that we've got a plan in mind. By the grace of God, given some really good opportunities. Want to give us an update?
Noah's Ark update.
Let's just
transpired outside.
That building is looking real nice. That was a portion of the pole building that we saved. This, however, not good.
We opened up the east side, put some holes in the metal. We anchored the west side, anticipating something like this might happen, and unfortunately it did.
Yeah, thank God, vacated building. What it does do is it now makes us ponder if we need to make a pivot, because the roof that is now of no value laying there was on top of this building. So it's either going to need a re-roof, or we're going to be forced to take down what is nearly the last remaining piece of this barn, which we intended to keep. That 40 by 73 portion of it was going to be for warehousing. We were going to put an additional 40 feet on the back here that would have fulfillment and corporate offices in it. So now we just don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze on this portion.
Sean happened to be over at the property in the machinery shed, and he said that the corn behind it wasn't even blowing, but this just must have been a microburst, came whipping through that big hayfield in the back, and just boom, roof was on the ground.
We had intended to salvage that part of the building, but now, like I said, the replacement cost of that roof $65,000, and me being the tightwad that I am, I had only was carrying liability coverage on that building. So
first thing I said was, email the insurance adjuster. So Scott did, and he messaged me about a half hour later and said, yeah, it's unfortunate.
We don't have coverage.
We don't have the coverage. We're trying to look at this whole thing, maybe God's trying to tell us something here with why nothing else was damaged, but the roof literally landed in the parking lot. Maybe we need to revisit our idea and our plans, and maybe just start from ground zero and just build new instead of trying to repurpose old.
We think you got reserved parking or something? Huh? Think you got reserved parking or something?
Yeah. I turned out of my driveway this morning and my coffee cup just spills all over the seat, spills all over the floor.
I thought maybe you were checking the oil or looking for rust.
No.
It's an exciting day here, September 28th, nearly 1 year after we had like the roof blowing off and all the stuff we've been working on for our warehouse. But today we officially break ground. This is going to be our world headquarters, so we're going to have warehousing, distribution, administration all in one building. It's going to be pretty awesome. So we're excited about digging into the ground, watching this building come together. 1954 is when the auction barn was built, and it was actually built by a guy named Harry Hawk, basically a state-of-the-art livestock auction facility. And then the butcher shop got built across the street to obviously service the farmers. Well, over the years, the auction industry kind of waned, and we had a chance to purchase the property. Now, we've owned the butcher shop for 30 years. It's just interesting how those two businesses would have worked back and forth, and that now we have the ability to do the same, but also it's still got an agricultural base, obviously with the fact that we're butchers. You'll come in here, the back of this building is going to be where all the pallets of spice are going to be stored. You're going to be able to place an order online. Of course, our wonderful warehouse fulfillment team is going to come out and get your stuff. In the front portion of this building, the bottom floor will be where they do the parcel fulfillment. So they're putting packages together that arrive in your mailbox. Above that will be our offices, so we'll actually have a place for us to work on media, do some of that stuff that's just kind of hodgepodge and set up right now. So big improvement for us. Definitely the most exciting thing that we anticipate having going on in 2024, but who knows? So very exciting.
Josh, how much product do we have to move warehouse to warehouse?
A lot.
A lot?
All the more definitive I can get.
Jeremy, how much product do we have to move from warehouse to warehouse?
Well, there's this and then another truck and like 37 more trucks.
Okay.
So it's plenty.
It's move-in day. Hold on. Exciting day. It's move-in day. So HQ, our headquarters, is finished. Just a little bit left to do on the front corner of the building. America wants to know what's happening with that, but waiting on some siding. That'll be done. Today, we're moving from Eagle Pass in Worcester, Ohio, up to our location right across from our meat plant in Creston. Move-in day. We're excited. Hopefully, within the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to be fulfilling your orders out of this building. Pretty exciting.
Hear ye!
Lucy Clark was faster.
Come on, crew! Just the lady in the blue is killing it down there. Thank you. I got you.
Do you need some bear fat to move quicker or what?
Whoa!
Gentlemen, this goes upstairs.
No, it doesn't. Don't say that.
Hush up, little boy.
When you applied for sales at the Bearded Butcher's headquarters, you think you'd be
This was
the truck driver?
This was not on the description, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't read the fine print though, so I don't know. Maybe that's where it was. I lost it. Hey, but we're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting to the headquarters, so can't beat that.
Yeah, buddy. Scott, what do we think?
Got some keys in hand. We're filling her up. Looks like we've got all the stuff you know and love. Of course, we've got tons and tons of spices, but along with the spices, we've got the snack meats, all the cutlery, the gloves, the apparel. Every aisle we've got filled up with different stuff. Of course, the DIY stuff's a big deal. We're putting together our layout for where you're gonna come through and pick. And that's not even to mention like the administrative office stuff, which is like, oh, we don't even know how to act, but it's filling up fast, but it looks like we have the right amount of space, the right layout, and just trying to soak it in. Meat and spices have gone together for centuries, and for several decades, the Bearded Butchers have been formulating spices in their butcher shop, and that's where we came up with our many different recipes that are specially formulated with no added chemical ingredients. They're all natural. They're perfectly paired with not only meat, but other types of food items that you know and love. You can find us not only online at beardedbutchers.com, but popping up in thousands of retailers all across the United States and even internationally.
Who's gonna carry the chairs and the logs? Who's gonna carry the chairs?
Everybody saw the brown chairs and wanted those. We got a couple of lifetime tables we can put in a temporary conference table.
When's the first meeting, folks?
Oh, right now. Wait till you see the table that we have planned. There it is.
One chair and he's up and sitting down.
It's day 2, Spencer. We're moving into the conference room. We're moving into the flex space. Spencer's going to get his desk set up in the media room. We're going to start podcasts. But yeah, the warehouse you can see is pretty much Oh, we're over half full. We have more product coming in. So day 2, the fulfillment room's getting set up. By tomorrow, which is Friday, June 7th, Friday, June 7th, we're going to be fulfilling your orders out of this facility. It's exciting.
Do you think we should show them the podcast room yet, or should we make them wait?
Oh, they gotta wait.
They gotta wait.
They gotta wait. Well, sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
So this is the podcast room.
I'm not gonna show.
No.
I'm not gonna show them this side.
See, I'm gonna flip the lights on here myself, but yeah, you gotta wait. Podcast coming real soon. Check out inside the freezer. So, when you guys order the fats online and the high temp cheese, this is where we'll be storing it in this freezer. We also have something pretty exciting. So these are some of our bratwursts, and we're hoping to do more drops of these online and possibly putting them in stock permanently online, so stay tuned for that. We're working on all these different flavors. We have classic, we have jalapeno cheddar, original, we have mushroom and Swiss, we have, where's the other one? I gotta show you this one. Southern peach. Look at that. Look at that peach in there. These are incredible, so be on the lookout for these.
You know what this reminds me of, Seth?
What's that?
This reminds me of our old box freezer when we used to do custom. We keep all the boxes in there.
I know. It does.
Just like
it definitely reminds me of that too. But yeah, whole different ball game here. Fats, high temp cheeses, bratwurst, and then we even have some of these Father's Day steaks that are getting shipped out for Father's Day. And these are already all pre-sold. But yeah, thank you everybody for your orders. We're gonna get them out the door. Hear ye, people! Continue your work, but listen to these words by your leader. On this, the 6th day of June, 2024, I declare the headquarters open!
Seth, what are we up to?
Decking out the media wall. We're getting all the old butchering artifacts hung. Check this out. That's Dad's knife that he used on the kill floor. Pretty wild. You want it this way, Seth? I think so. Sure, I feel like if you're gonna hang up a cleaver. The other thing you have to remember is you don't want stuff placed like, too perfect. Yeah. Don't rip my belt loop, please. Have another nail, long nail. Yeah. I would try maybe that big one. See what that looks like on there. That looks pretty cool.
That's cool.
We need some more stuff, aren't we? Yeah.
How much more is over there?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff on that old wall. It's just, do we want to completely strip that wall, or do we want to just do enough over here to? I feel like we could do another cleaver hanging this way. Maybe we put it up here, or like those. You can pull those out if you don't like them. Yeah.
Sausage stuff ready. I don't hang that.
What kind of action are you looking for here? Like
That looks cool. As long as you
that?
have enough room for your
That's
chair.
really cool. Yeah, 'cause the chair's gonna go here, so that's. You know what these are for? I know. It's for when the boys around here give you a hard time. You give them a little.
Thick hands.
Well, I was avoiding saying that.
Does this look too new?
I don't hate it.
Pretty long one in the slaughter barn. Above pen 7.
Do you want me to go see?
It's like a whole section of rail.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Show me those nails that we're using.
I made these myself. Joking.
We can tell.
I have a stun gun, old stun gun in my truck too that we can hang up there. Why don't we run across the street and make another pass? And just, I think Buffalo Crossing sign, a couple other little things, and I think we'll be good to go.
I know what you need, Spencer.
What's that? Bison skull?
Buffalo skull.
Yeah.
Get that, Logan.
Didn't even think about that.
Grab that buffalo skull.
Oh, here's some stuff too.
It's an old hay hook. Think anybody will miss that. That's kind of cool.
Pretty deep.
That can go. This is where the real treasures are. Mainly looking for.
It's supposed to be a wolf, like the eye.
No. Yeah, I don't really know if there's a whole lot in here.
There's some more upstairs and stuff.
No.
I can go up there if you want. What's that egg looking thing?
That?
No, that pink egg on top of that cabinet.
I don't know.
Yeah. Alright. What do you think?
That's pretty dope. That's gonna look good.
Yep. Some more. You want a red hard hat? No. You want an old white feather cap? Ooh, we got a fog master. We got patty parts, gearboxes. I feel like we might. That wheel up there might look good. There's some sterilizers. Real cautious. That actually helps quite a bit. Okay, what else we got? We got that's got Grandpa's writing on it. Do you feel like that could go up there? Yeah. I got parts for the Zuber stuffer. I got aprons, patty plates. There's two more good places to look. There was that first aid kit up here that was really old.
We can do spring cleaning while we're doing this too.
Yeah, well, this would be like many springs cleaning, like 60 springs. Some saw guides, parts. Oh, another saw. Here we go. There's some parts for an old rail system. You want to take that?
Yeah.
Your hands will get filthy.
Do a little tour of the items we have found.
Alright, we have chain. Look at that. Some type of scraper.
There's too many items. Pick out your favorite item.
I bet.
This one's actually done. This and this are actually
Big knife handle.
Dang.
Big
Knife handle.
Big knife handle. That has to be.
I think my favorite is this.
Looking for the old grinder plates. Look pretty neat. I find those. We need stuff that I gotta slide back here.
Those knives were probably here before we even like owned
Oh,
the building.
They certainly were.
basically the older the, what is that? Welded up. There we go. There's a nice one. The older it looks, the better it looks. Where are you at? Right here. Got an old wheel, but I don't think that's gonna do as much good. That's from the back of the gut cart. I'll take it. Logan likes it. Oh, I got something here. It's an old slicer blade.
Ooh.
It's worn down.
Oh, that's cool.
Part of the old well saw.
Can't go wrong with the cleaver.
No. Another wheel. Maybe those can just sit on the floor. Let's actually dump everything in this bucket, because we can just take this bucket as part of the treasures galore. Let's go blow these. Let's take these out to the.
Sucker's heavy.
Come out to the warehouse here.
Get out there. That's your new daily.
Go. Daniel, go.
That'll be fun.
Go over there, Dan, and take that knife out of that scabbard. That's the one completely farthest to the right.
You got a pick?
Farthest to the right, and tell me who you think the user would have been.
Fred.
Yes. You are the winner.
Surprisingly
Good old
sharp.
Pops. Yep.
A nice little needle.
And for those who don't know, Dan worked on the kill floor with us way back in the day.
He did.
2 years.
When Fred was still, when Grandpa was still on kill floor.
Fortunately, they got me better knives than those. Oh, yeah.
I come bearing gifts, Seth.
The wall is full.
No.
Well, start taking stuff down.
Scott's gonna.
What's
do that.
the?
Scott's gonna do that thing in the.
What are we doing with this?
That's the chop.
It's like a medieval
Big bull
executioner's
Big bull
Cucumbers.
off.
Okay, why don't you get a look at what I got here, Seth?
Let me just get this.
I got hammer slammers, saw guides. This is gonna look like a museum. This stuff has many, many years of extra one that, well, I'm not sure about that. I feel like it needs to be, the more eclectic, the better. If you do too much,
Not
like
sure about that.
that rope will be making it way worse, man. If you do too much stage versus like a wall that looks like people over the years just hung stuff in here. More nails, more saws, more scrapers. Like this is an old butcher shop that everything got hung up on the wall and forgot about over the years. This has got poop on it. I don't know if we want to go that far, but I thought about
Cool. That's authentic.
then hanging a hard hat. Oh, dude.
Wow.
I'm just messing.
What kind of
This is a
deer is
little
that?
much. This is an elk that we killed, and guy does a bunch of taxidermy. Dipped this. Pretty cool, but I don't think it's. I think it's too modern for the wall. Got a little empty right up there, but
We did that all the time.
what?
Stuck knives in.
Yeah, I
beams.
wouldn't do too many of same, because then it's like, yeah, you deliberately did that.
Well,
You deliberately did all of it, but I'm just like, you're saying like
Hey, put this up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. At an angle, or
I don't have a,
I think
I don't have
a
a
little angle
proper
would be
nail.
cool.
2 little nails will work, right?
yeah, just get
If we have
hot.
Boy, these go way back. That's what we used to put our 5-pound bags of seasoning in.
We're back to the Bearded Butchers broadcast. Seth is still just as we're no longer
Look
in
how
it.
skinny he
we're,
is.
We're no
Bet
longer
you
in
if
the
you pull up
trailer.
those frames from last time, he's like fills the frame.
What a jerk! What a jerk! His beard looks worse. So the way I picture this is the person that it'd be nice to have where this person gets mostly black, which we need to get that sign up. That's gonna be tricky.
That's gonna be the
Bring it all together. Plug that sucker in.
for sure.
Oh sure.
It's been a few days since you saw everything that was moved into the HQ building as far as all the warehouse side of it. Something I do want to bring up is America wants to know what's happening with the corner of our building. I don't know how many times I've been asked, what do you guys do with the corner of that building? Well, our material for that building just arrived today, so it got back ordered. So that material is going to go up. It's black. We're going to get 2 giant Bearded Butcher logos. They're going to have lights on them. It's going to really wrap that corner and be finished. But in the meantime, let's head inside. I want to show you guys what we're up to today. So if you come in our front door, our team is packing brat and burger boxes today. So you guys asked for meat, you wanted us to ship meat to your door, we're doing that. This was a limited drop. They're selling out super fast. So that's what they're doing in here today. Building boxes, putting ice packs in them, and sending them right to your door. So that's what they're up to. If you come in here, you can see our shelving is getting filled up very quickly. We have some room, still some spaces left. We have inventory on the way. But Spencer, let's go upstairs real quick. And I want to show you guys my favorite part of this building. Can you keep up?
No.
Come on.
I bumped into the railing.
Couple rooms that are my absolute favorite. So this is our flex space. This is our lunch room. It's not completely finished yet. We have a massive door. We can bring stuff up here. Some booze we can eat lunch at. Pretty cool stuff.
You want to give them a little demo of the door?
Oh yeah. I can do a door demo.
Door demo.
Check that out.
And what's this for?
To fly paper airplanes.
Oh, the airplane door.
This is to bring, whether it be, we brought the fridge through here, whatever kind of material we need to bring up here. Maybe pallets of your favorite beverage for the break room. Spring water, of course. Let's go down here to this end. That room, you have to wait to see that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Got the giant logo on the wall. Let's start back here in the corner. Still doing some work here with our fire access to the roof. Caught Scott in our office. So Scott and I are gonna share this office. Got a lot of, got our trademarks. Those are gonna be going on the wall. Bunch of old newspaper articles. Pretty cool stuff.
And we have a plant. Real live plant.
What kind is it?
It's called a money plant.
Money plant.
Ooh. I mean, it's green.
So this bench right here, this is a bench where you're either gonna wanna be or you're not gonna wanna be. So this is either a demotion or a promotion. So that's
Either way, it's got an elk hide from elk that we butchered.
You can get fired while being comfortable.
Or hired.
Or hired. Hired and fired in comfort.
Come on out, back out here. Still moving into this room. Customer service, warehouse manager will all be tucked in here. Come around here, Spencer. You can check out this view.
This is like the captain's ship.
This is like, yeah, this is the crow's nest. You can see everything from here. Let's swing by the conference room. We're still having a table made. You're gonna have to wait to see the table. The table's gonna be awesome, but conference room, we've been getting a ton of meetings done in here. So this is pretty cool, but I saved the best for last. Spencer, this is his domain. So check this out. This is the media room. This is the podcast space. We've got this we replicated our timber wall that you've seen in our content with all the butchering artifacts. We just filmed a podcast today, so you can see right here, podcasts coming your way. Let's check out Spencer's spot back here. So I'll stand behind a saw and swing my hips cutting meat all day, but this is like being in the cockpit of a 747. My brain would be mush. But yeah, this is a cool space. We'll have our marketing gal working in here. It's an incredible space. So Bearded Butcher HQ, although it not being open to the public, this isn't a retail space. This is where we house all of our products that go into the retailers. This is where we do all of our own shipping from to all of the mailboxes like yours. And this is where we're gonna film our content, our media, brainstorm, all that cool stuff happening right here inside Bearded Butcher's HQ. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more to come.